Hi everybody, today we're going to work on a feel-good flow. So come and join me on your mats and grab some water and a place where you won't be disturbed. Right, so we're going to start off grounding our feet down, right into the mat. So we're going to close our eyes and we're just going to relax our shoulders away from our ears and just taking this moment to tune into our breath. There's nowhere else that we need to be. We've made this decision to do our yoga. So just mentally place anything that's bothering you, anything that's holding you back, any worries, any stresses. I want you to place that under your mats now, so you can just leave it behind and you can just bring yourself into this present moment. So start to notice how you're feeling. Start to listen to your breath, how it flows through the nose, and what happens as you breathe in. And as you exhale, notice a sigh of relief, any stress leaving the body. I want you to start deepening your inhale in now. So really breathing in long and tall, through the spine, reaching up through the crown of the head. And grounding down through the feet and relaxing those shoulders away from the ears. We'll take one more deep breath. Just breathing in calmness. And breathing in good energy into your systems and relaxing those shoulders once again away from the ears, softening the jaw. Bring those hands into heart center. Now, just take this moment to notice why you brought yourself to yoga and what you want to achieve from your yoga practice today. Set yourself a little intention for your class, whether it be like a little affirmation to yourself, just a simple word, like being positive, being calm, being present. Just set that intention for yourself now. And we'll get started. So inhale, bring those arms up overhead. So really breathing in deep. We're grounding through the feet. Breathing in, reaching up tall. Exhale, folding forwards. Swan diving forwards. Relaxing the head, relaxing that neck. As we inhale in, breathing in, reaching up tall for that really positive energy into your system. And then folding, hinging at those hips, folding forwards, let any tension go. So we're breathing in, inviting beautiful energy into our system, really radiating in. And we're exhaling out any stress and any tension, and letting go of what does not serve us. One more time, breathing in, grounding those feet down, into your mats, reaching up tall, and then fold it out, fold it forwards, hips up high, relaxing those legs, straightening, relaxing that head down, not holding any tension in the body. We'll take one more inhale in, really breathing in deeply, reaching up tall, and we're going to stay here with our hands and we're going to fold out over to the right, sending our hips bumping the hips over to the left. Inhale up to center, and then exhale over to the left, the hips go to the right. So feel that lovely stretch. Inhale up, so really try and lengthen now, and then exhale over to the right. So relax over to the right, hips bump to the left. Inhale up to center, exhale over to that left side. Really find that nice stretch. Inhale up, reaching up tall. Exhale, sweeping the hands down. We're going to interlace the hands behind you, behind the back, so just palms together now, drawing the shoulders, looping them back away from the ears, rooting our feet down into the earth. So breathing in, so opening that chest, breathing in deeply, stretch those shoulder blades down the back body. As you exhale, hinge at those hips and folding forwards. Just feeling a nice release in those shoulders and release in the back of the legs as well. Let your head and neck melt down. So breathing in, peeling one vertebrae at a time, opening the chest, and we're working the interlaced fingers down the back of the body and find a nice opening, pushing the hips forwards now. We'll go again. Inhale to lift up, hinging at the hips, we're going to fold forwards. Just melting the chest towards the thighs and letting your head and neck bow down. Relax those hands down, coming into your forward fold position. Inhale in to flat back. Just drawing those shoulder blades back. You might want to bring your hands now onto your shins different option here, so shins or fingertips to the mat. So take your variation, whatever suits you. I'm just going to join you, so just hold 1 second. Perfect. Get yourself in the right position. So we're going to come back to our forward fold, and we're now going to step back into our downward facing dog. So we'll meet in downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana. So ground those feet down, hip width apart, the hands shoulder width apart, spreading the fingertips wide and planting your hands down into your mat. So just spreading the shoulder blades wide, working the chest towards the thighs, navel draws towards the spine, and just enjoy a lovely deep stretch. We're just here for 2 more breaths. You might want to draw your eyes to close, or you might want to pedal out. Just give yourself what you need. 1 more breath. Now we're going to take a bend at the knees. We're going to step the right foot between the hands. The hands are going to frame the foot. Just ground down through the right foot, and you're on the ball of the back foot now. Inhale, sweeping those hands up, coming into a high crescent lunge. Now the palms, you can have them together or apart, as long as they're parallel. Soften the shoulders away from the ears and just open that chest, finding strength in the legs. Inhaling up, exhale, the right hand stretches round, palms facing out, taking your twist. So just keeping your balance, keeping strength in the legs, sweeping the right arm up to the front, reaching up with both hands, softening the shoulders, and stepping the left foot to meet the front. And we're going to come into our chair pose now. So sitting back on our matrimony seat, we're sweeping the arms up in line with the ears, so the hands are parallel, palms are parallel, tucking the tailbone under. We're lifting up the heels, and we're sitting back a little bit lower, keeping our balance. We're here for 3 breaths. Just toning up the quads. Keep squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Land those heels. Bow those arms down, coming into your forward fold position. Letting that head and neck go. Let's see if you can just take a slight stretch out with those legs, sending those hips up high. Hands work to the shins or fingertips to the mat, your flat back. So shoulder blades are hugging back now. A nice straight spine. Exhale to fold back down, making our way back into our downward facing dog. So step those feet back. You might have your heels hovering. It does not matter. Just try and work those hips up high, really, really high, and inverted feet. Pressing down through the pads of the hands and grounding those feet. You might want to take a pedal and just see what you need. Your body will tell you. You might want to give a nod from side to side. And take a bend of the knees, and we're going to step the left foot between the hands, so the hands are framing the foot. The hips are squared to the front. Take a moment to ground those feet, get your foundation. We'll inhale the arms, keeping strong, the hands are parallel. Take a moment to make sure the hips are nice and even. And just take and open up the chest a little bit more. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, opening out to the left. The palms are facing out. Twisting from the torso, the hips are still facing forwards. We're here for 2 more deep breaths. Just feel the toning going on. 1 more breath. We'll inhale the left arm round to meet the right as parallel again. Reaching up with the hands, softening the shoulders. And we're going to step in and find our Utkatasana. Sitting back with heels again. Now if this is too much for the arms, you can bring your hands into prayer. Just make sure you've got your tailbone tucked under. You're sitting back towards your heels, the weight goes back towards your heels. You're softening the jaw. And you're smiling. So draw the heels up, sitting back low. Just keep that toning, that strengthening going on. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We'll take 1 more deep breath. And we'll land the heels, we'll fold forwards. And we'll come back to our forward fold position. Inhale into flat back, shoulder blades back, hips up high. A nice straight line down the back. Exhale to fold. Find our downward facing dog again. Stepping back into a downward facing. pushing back, chest towards the thighs. Just take 2 more deep breaths here. And exhale, melting further into sticular pose. We're stepping the left foot into centre next to the right foot. And we're lifting and pointing the right foot behind us. The heel is coming up towards the ceiling now. The hips are squared. You're pushing now into the grounding the left foot into the mat and the hands into the mat. Taking an inhale. Exhale, bring the knee to chest, hovering over the hands. So bring the weight over into the shoulders, strengthening the shoulders. And we're exhaling the left leg out behind us again. Heel draws towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale the left foot between the hand and foot, coming onto the outside of the right foot. Opening out with the left arm, taking a nice deep twist. And then bringing the hand down, the left leg back into your downward facing dog. Take a moment. Inhale, ripping forwards over into your plank. Then you can drop the knees if you need to here. We'll just working on your core now. Navel draws towards spine. Take a nice deep breath. Ripple forwards, lowering the weight down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lifting the chest and shin. Find your cobra. Bhujangasana. Exhale down. This time, inhale, looking over the right shoulder. Just toning that back now. Stretching the chest. Exhale down. Inhale, looking over the left shoulder. Really strengthening those arms. Stretching the torso. Exhale down. Then push all the way back now into a downward facing dog. So inhale to lift, opening that chest, tucking the toes, lifting the knees and coming back into our downward facing dog. So root down through those feet, root down through those hands, take your pedal. Just enjoy that beautiful stretch on the body. And we're going to step the right foot close to the left foot now. Lift a point, raise the left leg, heel works towards the ceiling. Hips are square to the front. Take an inhale. And exhale, knee draws towards the chest. Bring the body weight forwards. Strengthen the shoulders and the wrists. Exhale the left leg behind. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, coming onto the outside of the left foot. And opening up with the right arm. Feel a lovely stretch. Strengthen those shoulders as well. Exhale the right hand down and the left leg. Making your way back into your downward facing dog. We're drawing the knees wide and landing the knees on the outside of the mat and untucking our toes. And we're going to sit back onto our heels and find our child's pose. So rest that head down and just take a moment to catch your breath. Just opening up the hips and stretching the shoulders. Now this pose is really, really good before you go to bed. It really, really helps as well with a good night's sleep. So take it whenever you need as well in your yoga practice. We're working on right hand in, underneath the shoulders. We're grounding the right hand down, leaving the left hand where it is, stretching out front of us. And we're just going to rest our ear down. We're just going to open through the right side, pushing into that right hand, opening up and stretching the left hand side. Walking the right hand out in front of us, stretching out long, working the left hand in and just pushing into that left palm and taking a twist, really deep stretch in the right side and opening up through the left. We'll take one more each side, so lengthen that left hand, walking that right hand in, grounding it down into the mat, just under the shoulder and pushing in to take your twist. You might want to look up now over your right shoulder. Just enjoy that lovely stretch. Grounding that right hand down, stretching out in front of you. Left hand works in, pushing into that left palm, taking your twist through to that left side, over the left shoulder. And walking those hands out, resting that forehead down. And just taking one long deep breath to relax the muscles in the back. And then rippling forwards, lowering your bodies down and straightening out. So just making sure you've got enough room. Interlacing the hands on the back of the body. So interlace those hands now, laying on the back of the body. Palms work together. Just rest your head down just for a moment. Untuck those toes. soften the shoulders. So taking a nice inhale and lifting the chin and the chest and squeezing the interlaced arms around the back of the body. Just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. One more breath. And then lowering down. Relaxing those hands down. This time we're going to squeeze the thighs together and lift both legs, keeping the hands grounded. So when you're ready, inhale, lifting, squeezing, squeezing, squeezing both thighs together, squeezing the glutes. Just working on the tone of those legs. And then exhale. Now this time we're going to work the hands and legs. If it's not good for you, you can just do one or the other. If you want to join me, interlace the hands on the back of the body. And we're lifting the chin and the chest on the count of 1, 2, 3, keep squeezing, 4, and then 5, lowering all the way down. We'll push back and find our child's pose. Knees out wide, big toes touching. We're going to sit back onto our heels and just bow our bodies down to our mats. Just breathing in deeply into the body. Connecting again with your intention of your practice. Just see how you're feeling now. Working those hands a little bit closer to the body. The big toes touching, the knees are wide. So 2 fist width between. Hands into hearts. We're taking a nice inhale in. Interlace arms and lift up. Opening the chest. And we're going to sweep those arms back. Ready to just find a nice opening of that chest. Inhale. Interlace to lift up. Just really drawing those shoulder blades away from the ears. The shoulders away from the ears. Sorry, the shoulder blades on the back of the body. Exhale, sweeping away. Fingertips spread wide. Just find a nice opening in that chest. We'll take one more. Hands together. Interlace, lift up. Pushing the ceiling away. Just feeling a lovely deep stretch on the arms. And then sweeping those hands away. Opening up that chest. Just feels really nice. Walking those knees in. We're going to come and find our sit bones. Okay, so draw, yes you guys, so draw the soles of the feet in together, working close to the pelvis now, so you can get them in as close as possible. Now we're going to open the soles of the feet up like you would do a book, so the big toes, bring the thumbs to open up and heel the toes apart from one another. You might want to bring your elbows into the thighs just to draw them down into the mats. Just holding here for 2 deep breaths. Just breathing deep into the belly. And relax. Extend the right leg out in front of us. So the right leg is out long. The left sole of the foot is working into the inner thigh. So just plant it in if you can do. Just squaring off the hips to face the flexed right foot. We're inhaling, lifting the arms up long. Palms parallel together. So reaching up, squaring those hips to the front. Reaching up, navel towards the spine, and we're going to hinge at the hips, flexing forwards, head to knee pose. So work your hands as far as you can. You might just be here, a little bit further. So just go with what you can, with what your body wants to do for you. Folding your chest over the thigh, working your chin towards the knee. And when you can, just fold your head and neck down when it's comfortable for you. Taking a deep breath in, and exhaling further into this pose. Inhale, walking those hands in. We're going to step the right foot on the outside of the left knee. So right foot goes right round. Now if this is too much for you and not comfortable, you can extend your left leg out in front of you. So you're just stepping your right leg over left. So take your variation what you need. I'm just going to go back where I was. So draw in the navel to the spine, hugging the left arm around the right leg. And then the right hand works around the back of the body and grounds down like a lever, just twist you around a bit further. So pushing into the back hand, finding length through the crown of the head and twisting. You're going to release any tension in the vertebrae, in the spine. It's really, really good with digestion, detoxifying the internal organs. You're squeezing them out like a flannel, so having a really good detoxifying pose here, so breathe in deeply. And then exhale to centre. As you are, we're going to make sure sure the left leg is in a right angle in front of us. So just uncross those legs. So the left leg is in a right angle. We're going to stack the right leg over the top of the left. Okay, so the right knee goes over the left foot. The shins are stacked on top of each other, and the right foot is going over the left knee. I might just move back a little bit so you can see me. Okay, I think we're there. So place those hands outside of the hips. This might just be enough for you. You're going to feel a really deep release into those hips. If you want to go a little bit further, inhale, reaching the arms up. Find that length again from the crown, grounding through the sit bones, reaching up tall, and then we're going to fold forwards to your maximum. Hands out in front of you, bowing your head down. You will really feel this now. So just make sure you breathe in deeply, and on the exhale, just send, just calming those muscles, just to soften. Just go with it, just breathe through it, and just feel those muscles, those hips releasing. Walk those hands in. We're going to work backwards now. What we've just done, we're going to go back the other way. So we are going to stack again the opposite way now. So the right foot goes under the left. So right foot at a right angle. The left leg gets stacked, so the shins get stacked upon one another. So the left foot works over, the left knee works over the right foot. The left foot works over the right knee. I hope I've just said that correctly. So yeah, I'll say it again. The left knee works over the right foot. The left foot works over the right knee. God, I do apologise if I'm double dutch. So bring those hands outside of the I never get my left and right tongue every time. So ground those hands down and just feel a nice opening into those hips. Breathing deeply, and if you want to come up further, inhale the arms, reaching up tall, grounding those sit bones, reaching up now, and then hinging forwards at those hips, grounding those hands down in front of you and bowing your head down. Breathing in deeply. Left knee over your right foot. Your right knee is under your left foot. Goodness me. Just breathing in and relaxing. Just know your breath will soften that particular area of tension, so send it to where you're feeling it. And melt down, feeling that release. Walking your hands in, and then just untucking. You're going to send your left foot outside of your right knee, okay? If you want to extend your right leg out long, you can do so, or stay with me. And you're going to bring your right hand around the left leg, and bring your left hand around the back as your lever. Just really lengthen that through the crown, twist the torso. You'll feel that really deeply into that left hip. Looking over, so your inhale will lengthen you, and your exhale will soften you further into that pose. So just bringing out those internal organs for detoxification. And exhale, come back to centre, extending that left leg out long, while pressing the right foot, the right sole of the foot into the left thigh now, flexing the left foot. And we're just going to make sure our hips are squared off to the flexed foot now. Inhale, keeping up those arms up long, so hands are parallel to one another. Breathing in, hinging at the hips, flexing forwards, head to knee pose. Just see how you go with this pose as far as you can, don't stretch or strain. And if you can, fold your head and your neck down, bowing it down, releasing any tension, not holding any tension in your neck. And just bowing down, breathing through it. And exhale, peeling back up. We're going to extend the legs out long now, coming into our staff pose, our Dandasana. So flexing the feet, the backs of the knees are going to work into the mat, pressing down, rooting down, your sit bones connecting to the mat. Inhale, lifting up, so reaching up with the hands, drawing navel to spine, and we're just going to hinge at the hips and working forwards. Hands work towards the feet. You might want to just work a little bit each time with the hands, just bowing as far as you can go, and then letting the head and the neck bow down. Okay, so we're going to bend the knees, working the tiptoes of the feet in, reaching the arms out parallel in front of you, and we're going to lift up the legs into half boat pose. So when you're ready, half boat, we're going to lower all the way down to low boat, and again half boat, low boat, working the core. So in, exhale, we breathe in, and exhale, breathe in, ooh, dear me, and exhale, shaking away, breathing in, and one more, and breathing in, hugging in. You just take a moment to relax, lowering your body down, hugging the knees to chest. Might be a little bit warm, just feel that tension built up, so just rock it out. Massage your lower back into your mat. Just breathing deeply. We're crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. There will be a gap, so if you can thread your hands through and grab the top of the shin and hug it closer to the body. So just breathing in, softening those shoulders. Really, really good for your IT band. If you want to close your eyes down, just breathe, connect with your breath, enjoy a lovely stretch. And exhale and cross the right leg, knees to chest. Breathing in deeply, exhale, left foot, so the ankle crosses over the right thigh. Through the gap, you're going to thread your hands and hug the right shin close to the body. So just working in, just drawing closer. Once again, if you want to close down your eyes, just taking some beautiful inhales in, connecting with your breath, softening the shoulders. And we'll take one more deep breath here. And exhale, uncrossing those legs. We're going to find a happy baby pose now. So you can bring your hands to your shins if you want to. So bring your knees out wide, so your knees are going to draw in just underneath the armpit. The option here is you can bring it outside of the feet. So option here, or you can interlace, so you can bring your peace fingers to your big toes and draw in. So the knees are going to work towards your armpits now. So really drawing in. You're going to find a nice stretch into the pelvis, a nice opening into those hips. And the soles of the feet are going to be facing up towards the ceiling. Just slowing the breath, lengthening the breath now. You might want to close down your eyes again. We're just winding down from our yoga practice. So take a rock from side to side if this is available for you, if it feels good. Or if you just want to stay still, just take your option. I'm just going to be here for 2 more deep breaths. Draw the soles of the feet in together so they're touching, the knees out wide, and just land those knees out wide onto your mats. Just take your reclined Baddha Konasana, and then bring the hands outside of the elbows and just find a nice opening into the chest, a nice opening into the hips. And just enjoy a nice stretch and reap the benefits of your yoga practice. We're going to extend our legs out long, find your Shavasana. So let those ankles fall out to the side, your knees fall out to the side, palms facing upwards to open those shoulders. And just going to be here for 5 to 8 breaths. So I want you to really breathe in deeply now into the belly. Breathing in space between the ribs and filling up like a balloon. And exhale, deflating, melting further into your mat. Just breathing in deeply and calmly as you exhale out any tension. Just take this moment to set a positive intention for your week, or maybe for the rest of your day, how you want to be feeling, what you choose to leave behind, those things that hold you back, any negativity, any worries. Just leave those all behind now. Put them behind you onto your yoga mat. And make space for happy thoughts, intentions and just goodness and nutrition of your body. Start to relax the feet, relax the legs, and relax those hips. Relax the lower, middle, and upper back, and let those shoulders grow heavy. Feel the weight of your arms resting down on your mats, and your palms resting comfortably. Breathing deeply into the belly, creating space once again in the ribs, filling up and sinking down. Soften your jaw, relax the cheeks, bring awareness to the eyelids and to the nose, to your forehead, and just release any tension you're holding in your scalp. Take one very, very long, deep breath, the longest breath you've had all day. And exhale and sigh out any last tension you're holding. Take a wiggle of the hands, a wiggle of the toes, and start to make your way up to your seated position. So if you want to come onto your side, knees to chest, rock your legs over to the right, or maybe the left. Find your legs nice and crossed in your Shavasana, your seat. Ground those sit bones down. Relax those shoulders. Begin to take a nice deep breath again. And then calm. Relax those shoulders. Take a beautiful inhale, rising up those hands right up, stretching up tall. And exhale, hands draw to center with your eyes still closed. Just take a moment. Just enjoy how you're feeling. Thank you for practicing yoga with me today and tuning in. From the light and love within me, I receive light and love from you. Namaste. And take a bow together. I wish you well, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much.